Hi everyone, it's me, Amanda from Face Me when I do illegal impersonation? Me when I'm an impersonator? Me when I'm lying? Hello. How are you? It's just me lined up here. I totally belong in this lineup. just doing just perfectly normal Face Connect fan game and with me in it. Hello. Wait, I need to do this little up and down bounce. Oh my god, Pippa. Oh my god. Oh my god, Pippa. Anyway, let me put myself normal again. I'm sorry. Let me dream, okay? Let me enter my fantasy world. How the fuck did I have this set up? Okay, that's good. Hey everyone, I hope you're doing good. It's Saturday, and I just wanted to do something chill. So I was planning to do Suika game, but then while I was looking up Suika game and I'm mentioning it to my friends, one of my friends was like, you know, since you're a Phase Connect truther, there's like a Phase Connect version. And I was like, ZOMG, that's so exciting. So here I am. I did play like one round, so I know how to play now. I am actually now an expert professional. Not really. I don't know like the secret deep lore strats to this. I just like mash them up. But it is quite satisfying. Also, shit! I forgot the name of the person who made this game. I will edit this description after the stream and tell you and leave a link to the fan game because it is very impressive that they made a game. So, woo! They're in the city. I didn't notice that the background was changing. Hello. POV. You run into all these girls in a dark alley, what you doing? If you run into all of FaZe Connect in a dark alley, what would you do? Because I would run for my fucking life. Just kidding. I feel like I could take them in a fight. Anyway. Alright, before I say something that gets me, like, blacklisted forever. Start a game. Oh, it's the FaZe Connect building. What the fuck? Is this like an AI-generated image? Anyway. Ooh, we got, Nessa. And Panko. I don't know the exact order they go in. I think Remy is bigger than Panko. Oh, okay, 2 NASAs makes jelly. Wop! Wop! Oh, look, they're gonna hit each other. Wow! Pippa! Me when I make my ocean. Ah! Why did you just ding? Hello? What's with the dinging? That's weird. Weird sound. Anyway, how you guys doing? I'm literally just chilling, just vibing. Oh my god, Tenma. Why Tenma the smallest? If I was her, I'd be mad. 3 Pippas. 3 Pippas, 1 Amanda. Holy shit. What's gonna happen there? Oh my god. Can you imagine? Hey Ryan, how are you? Where's chat? Where's my chat? Hello? Wait a second, chat. Chat doko. Oh, it's there. It's just really small. Hello. Let me make it bigger. Ah! Why is it so small? There it goes. Hello. Whoop, whoop. I love the sound. Kind of scratches an itch in my brain. I don't know. Oh, I've got no Tenmas. Panko, go. Okay. Wait, oh. Now you can read the chat. Hope you guys are doing good. You know what I did today? Woke up. Played Persona 3. That's it. That is literally it. Ugh, sorry. When I watch some of FaZe Connect, I struggle to name them all. I think I can name them all. I'm like, I can name them all. I don't know if I can name the newest, the JP people. I didn't watch all of their debuts. I really struggle to watch streamers who don't speak English. Yeah. Well, I know that there are great subtitlers out there who do amazing work translating stuff, but like I've never even been into like Holo JP or anything like that. I'm a weak American who only speaks 1 language, so if they're not speaking English, I can't watch them live, at least. I caught Clara's debut. She speaks very good English. Some of the other ones might speak English. I don't know. What was I doing on the day they debuted? On the day they debuted, I was like really busy. I had like a big class project or something. Like I really couldn't be watching like several hours of VTuber debuts that day, unfortunately. I know you guys don't believe me. I know this sounds very unlikely and you're all gonna be like X'd out. But I actually like do things other than just sit around, play video games, watch VTubers, and watch anime. I mean, like, not for the last 4 days, but, like, in general. I try to be a productive member of society. Or at least I'm trying to. My therapist was like, Amanda, you gotta do something else. You can't do this all the time. It's gonna fucking drive you to madness. I was like, already there, but I see your point. I'm trying to find something to do. I don't know. I'm in like both camps where I somehow have not enough time and also way too much time on my hands, you know? Like, I always have unlimited time to sit around and do random shit and be Menhera. But then when I have to actually get something done or I have to go somewhere, suddenly I have no time. I don't know where all my time goes. Because I don't do anything. Like, I don't do anything. I don't know how I run out of time when I don't do shit. And yet it happens. I think it's a paradox. I literally think that, like, time manipulation is occurring. This chat is bothering me. It's bothering me how it's cut off at the top. There we go. It's perfect. I literally think that, like, a time wizard has entered. I literally think a time wizard is fucking with me. Like, an actual literal time wizard. You know what I mean? I'm literally being serious. Perceptions or something? Don't give me that. Don't give me that. Perceptions? Perception sounds fake. Time wizard sounds believable. Although, you know, I think I always am, like, pretty sure that there is an evil wizard targeting me. It's not always the time wizard. Sometimes it's, like, another wizard, but, like, always the evil wizards are after me. Like, I think a long time ago in my childhood, I slighted an evil wizard, and they told all their friends about me, and now they're all after me. Like, every evil wizard in the evil wizard society is, like, coming for my ass constantly. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Emma, go. Yeah, I don't watch all of the Face Connect girls, but I can name them. But I'm, deranged, so... I think Phase Connect has very good VTuber names. I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but some VTubers, Niji-sanji, have the dumbest fucking names. The stupidest names ever. Well, shit, I can't talk. I'm Amanda, Lord of Darkness. But look, I did that ironically, okay? If I could go back, I would pick a different name, not gonna lie. But it's, but it's fine. But, like, Phase Connect, the Phase Connect members have very cute names. They all have good names. Like, there's not one Phase Connect name where I'm like, that's the dumbest fucking name I've ever heard. And also, like, somehow, like, every time there's a new group of VTubers or something, and I'm like, out of this group, this one has the stupidest fucking name. It's always that one that I end up liking the most. I'm not gonna name names, but, like, it's always the worst, the like, Niji members with the worst names that are the ones I end up liking. But, like, I feel so bad for some of those. Well, there's a lot of reasons I feel bad for Niji-sanji members, but I feel very bad for the ones that, like, got stuck with horrible names, because I'm sure they didn't come up with them. Like, imagine getting far enough that you pass the Niji-sanji audition, and then they give you, like, your character information or whatever, they give you the model, and you just have the stupidest name in all of history. I would be so pissed. I would ask them about it. I'd be like, please, can I be called something else? Followed Pomu. Pomu is not that bad of a name. Pomu's a pretty cute name. It's mostly the guys. The Niji-sanji guys have really bad names. Really bad names. Oh! Ah! But all the Phase Connect members have very cute names. I think they're all, like, catchy. They all roll off the tongue. None of them are, like, extremely stupid. Not, like, a little bit stupid, but, like, it's all a little bit stupid. Like, you have to embrace a little bit of the stupidity to be a VTuber, but... Like, oh, that one's huge. That's... I think, Ember has gotta be, like, the Phase Connect member I have the least to say about. Like, I've just literally never watched her. Out of the ones that mostly speak English, like, I really don't... Even, like, the ones that are technically part of, like... the first generation, and they're not, like, Phase JP, but they mostly speak Japanese, I don't watch them a ton. Pippa, Lumishina, yeah. think Sheena has a very nice name. It's very pretty, very elegant. Pippa's a cute name. It's very iconic. It's very catchy, like... Pippa. It's very cute. Even though she sounds like Peppa Pig. Okay, so here's the thing. My sister, who's like normal, I guess came across a Pippa clip somehow. I think because she watches my streams. So she got on like the Pippa algorithm temporarily. And it's like, it's a picture, not a picture. It's like a clip of Pippa saying something heinous as she does. And then my sister showed it to me and she was like, what is this girl's name? I was like, oh, Pippa. She's like, that is such a innocent name. Like, I think Pippa's name and design contribute, like, obviously her design does, but I think her name goes a long way in contributing to her, like, Gap Moe. Oh! I don't like that bell sound. It kind of stresses me out. I'm killing this right now. As a hi, Jaden. I'm fucking obliterating this. Go. Yeah, I need something else to talk about. I don't have anything else to tell you because the only thing I've done since last stream is play Persona 3. Phase Suika. Yeah, Phase Suika. Phase Suika, bottom text. I was gonna play normal Suika, but I'm deranged. So. And I have the hiccups, by the way. Look, some people sound cute when I have the hiccups. When they have the hiccups, when I have the hiccups, I sound like I'm dying. So if I sound like I'm dying, that's why. I don't know, like with VTubers, I'm like, you know, there's like trends go around on like VTuber Twitter sometimes that are like, the VTuber you thought was gonna be your Oshi versus the one that actually turned out to be your Oshi, and it's like, I always have that happen to me whenever, especially like Face Connect. Like I've always been like, okay, this one, like at their debut or after their like design reveal, I was like, all right, this one's my favorite. And then like it's always another one that ends up being my favorite from that group. All right, you guys want to show your Oshi. Who's your favorite in Face Connect? Who's your favorite and why is it Pippa? I know you guys are freaks! Oh, I'm getting to the top. Oh, okay, I took it down a bit. Hime is so big. Pippa's the one who got you into VTubers. That is quite the introduction. I feel like most people get a little bit deeper before they get into Pippa, but I guess, I mean, fuck, Pippa does numbers. Like, Pippa's been doing numbers lately. Like, even more than when she started. She just had like 300,000 recently. Like, Pippa's in the big leagues. Good for her. Good for her. Gura, yeah. I'm one of those people who, like, got introduced to VTubers when... Well, I guess for a while I watched... when I was, like, in middle school or something, I kind of watched Kizuna Ai sometimes. But I didn't really think of her as a VTuber. I kind of thought of her as, like, almost like an anime. Like, I felt like I was watching anime when I watched Kizuna Ai, and I think it's because her content was so, like, corporate-y and scripted. And then I didn't think about VTubers at all for years until Coco graduated. And like suddenly, like I didn't know that any of my friends were into VTubers. And then as soon as Coco graduated, suddenly all of my friends were talking about VTubers. And I was like, what the fuck? Like all my friends were like secretly VTuber fans and had just never told me about it until Coco graduation. Oh, hi Sal, how are you? Virtual YouTuber, yeah. But so I feel like there's like watching VTubers, and then there's like getting into VTubers, and then there's becoming a VTuber. So I guess I'm pretty much as far down the rabbit hole as one could get. I guess I'm not on 4chan/VT, so I could be doing that. Like a V streamer. Yeah. What? Wait. What is congratulations? Did I win? I didn't know this game could win. I didn't know you could finish this. What? Oh, you win. You win. What the? What? What just happened? I think I beat it. Oh shit! I beat the game. Okay, stream over. Bad guys. Okay, now I guess I just try to beat my high score. Oh my god, Milo's in bed with you. Space them out a bit. Uncle. Ooh. Hanko's very cute. I mean, like, when the second generation of Phase Connect debuted, I thought for sure, like, Remy was gonna be my favorite. And that was totally not the case after her debut. I basically, like, never watched her. I just liked that she was chuny. I'm gonna take Milo to fight Nyx. He's like my Koromaru. What the fuck? Milo has a persona? Milo a persona user? Milo member of Seas? What the fuck? How did Milo acquire a persona? What is Milo's persona? Do I not remember? I don't remember. What do you mean, do I not remember? I don't remember every stupid thing I say to you. Okay, I say a lot of... Between the two of us, we say a lot of dumb shit. Honestly, like, everything I say on Discord leaves my brain the instant I say it. Milo needs a new... Oh, I do kind of remember you making something about that. You liked Guilty... Do you not like Guilty Gear anymore? Oh my god, you heard it here first, folks. Guilty Gear is dead. We don't play Guilty Gear anymore. Yeah, I thought for sure that Remy would be my favorite in Alias, but actually it turned out to be Hime. Followed close behind by Sheena. I actually, like, okay, I literally sometimes have a hard time watching Sheena. This is like such an embarrassing thing to say. Okay, this is like true of all VTubers who are extremely cracked at art. Sometimes I have a really hard time watching them because I get jealous. Like, I literally... I think I'm toxic. I think I'm a toxic person, but like sometimes I'm watching them and I'm like, oh. I don't know if jealous is the right word, but just like I compare myself a lot. So like if a VTuber is too good at something that I also do, sometimes I have to stop watching because I become toxic. I like start beating myself up, you know? Kind of feel that way about Pippa too sometimes. Like sometimes I'll watch her and I'm like, oh my gosh, she's just like, she's so funny. She's so entertaining. Like she's so good at being, like she's so creative. She's so good at being a streamer. And then I like get depressed. Cause I'm just a jealous bitch. Not a jealous bitch, I'm very comparative. I don't like to do anything that I'm not good at, so. Guess I need to graduate right now. Oh no, I think it's not a great way to be, but it's like, it's real, and we don't get anywhere by pretending that we're not like comparing ourselves to streamers. Like literally becoming like a streamer is like ruined my ability to watch streams because I have to compare myself. I have to be like, oh, they're better than me. or I'm better than them, and it's like, that's not a good way to be. So sometimes I have to, like, take a break from watching streams and, like, I don't know, work on my self-esteem a little bit, or, like, get out of a dark place, and then I can watch streams again. I know that sounds very dramatic for how we're talking about anime girl streamers, but, like, it's literally... No, I'm not gonna be fake with you, it's true. Sometimes I have to take a break from watching streamers because I start beating the shit out of myself. And then I'm like, yeah, this is not good for me, I gotta stop. And then I stop for a bit. And then I'm okay again. You know, ebbs and flows. You know, I don't think a day's ever gonna come where I never compare myself to people, but, like, small steps, you know, you can become healthier people one step at a time by, like, being kind to ourselves or whatever mushy bullshit I'm supposed to say. I think that's okay. Like, I think being jealous doesn't make you a bad person. Just, you know, don't let it, like, come out in horrible ways by going and harassing people or talking shit or anything. You know, I just believe that really strongly because I think for a lot of my life, I've been around people who are, like, kind of partaking in toxic positivity, where they're just like, oh, you know, think positive thoughts and don't talk about negative things and don't encourage negative thoughts in yourself by talking about it. And I just think absolutely nothing is achieved by not talking about negative stuff. Like, all you're doing is making everyone, like, be miserable in silence. I don't know, for a while that was, like, when I was younger, when I was like a teenager, like a high school student, that was just like every adult in my life. You know, like, I was like having a hard time and I'd be like, I think I'm mentally ill, actually. And they'll be like, no, don't talk like that. You just have to be positive. And I'm like, okay, guess I'll just shut up. This is like when the worst person you know makes a good point. I literally make good points all the time. I don't know why I, like, immediately started talking, like, emotional. I kind of do feel like when I get to autistically ramble about phase connect, it kind of, like, brings out something in me that makes me want to get a little deeper, I guess, because, like, it has this reputation as, like, sad girl company, and I, like, as funny as that is, I really respect that it's a company with people who are, like, willing to talk about that shit, you know? Like, I think that's why I kind of fell out of watching a lot of Hololive and stuff. I kind of felt like it was not fake, but there was stuff that people were avoiding talking about because that's not, like, the vibe they want to create, which is totally fine. If that's the vibe you want to create, you shouldn't force yourself to talk about other stuff. But I really respect that they're willing and able to talk about the stuff in their lives that isn't perfect. Ah! Okay, I didn't make it as far this time. Yeah, you know, I really respect that. I try to find a good balance, you know? Like, I want to keep it real with you guys, but I also don't want to depress you 24/7. I don't know, can I... okay, so I'm gonna sound like an obnoxious clout chaser for a moment, but I'm really close to being able to unlock memberships on my channel. I just need a few more watch hours, hint hint. Please go just, like, put on VODs in the background or something. But I want to be able to have, like, some members only streams where maybe I talk about some darker stuff, talk about some weirder stuff. I don't know. Like, there's stuff I want to do and I want to talk about that I don't think I want to just be publicly available for literally anyone to stumble across. Like, I want to make sure that y'all are in it for the long haul before I start getting real men hero, okay? That's the trailer. Please buy memberships when they come out. I will be doing bootleg therapy. I will be doing bootleg therapy and membership streams. And I don't want to have too many membership streams. Like, I really don't want to be, like, paywalling too much content. Especially considering I am, like, a microscopic streamer. Like, I can't afford to be making people pay too much. So it won't be, like, lots of membership streams, you know? It'll mostly be just, if you want to support me, you can, and then you can get emotes to use on, like, regular streams. But I'm not going to be, like, locking shit behind paywalls unless I really think that it needs to be a little more gated off. Oh my god, Leah. OMG, Leah. I wish that this had Gen 3. Maybe they'll update it. Gen 3 of FaZe Connect, they were totally cooking. Like, you can see that FaZe has, like, made a really big name for itself, that it's... Like, they were truly pulling some top-tier talent. Not that the earlier gens weren't, like, made up of really talented people, but, like, you could tell that Gen 3 were, like, very experienced, you know, in content creation. Like, those girls are clearly professionals, you know what I'm saying? They really knew their stuff. Good. I wish I'd been able to apply to FaZe like 3 years ago when they had zero clout. I think it would have been easier. I'm sure it would have been easier, but I was too busy not being a VTuber then, so that would have been funny. But yeah, about memberships, I really just hey Ray. Yeah, I really just want to have memberships where I can, like, get a little bit crazier. Maybe show you guys some more, like, behind the scenes. Or, like, maybe... Not IRL, like, face reveal, but, like, a little more IRL kind of stuff to talk about. And then we'll see where it goes from there. But mostly it'll just be for, like, emotes and stuff. Because I still want everyone to be able to watch a majority of my stuff. Especially considering I'm not like one of those people who streams like 6 times a week. Like, I only stream like 3 or 4 times a week. So, like, I don't want to be paywalling stuff. Like, a membership stream would have to be in addition to just my regular 3 streams a week, you know? Ooh! Ooh! Stream at your own pace? Yeah! It's a shame I've been kind of, like, busy lately. My class schedule has just not allotted for a ton of streams. And then I'm thinking about my summer plans because I'm graduating... Like, graduating college. not graduating VTubing. Like, graduating college in not too long. So I gotta start thinking about, like, a real job. So I like, this summer I need, like, I need, like, an internship or something. I don't want to do that. Like, we'll see. Oh, I'm gonna die. Congrats on my immediate retirement. Nah, y'all ain't getting rid of me that easy. I'm gonna be around for a while, at least, I hope. You know, unless something happens, or... I don't know. I'm graduating from college soon. I'm graduating from real life, real ass college. Top 10 words that have been ruined by VTubing. I'm so brain rotted. Like, a while ago, my grandma texted me something about graduation. Like, my real life... Leah! Stay in there. Stay. like my real life college graduation, and I was like, who's graduating? Like, thinking about VTubers. I was literally like, oh, is it a Niji Sanji graduation? I'm fucking ruined. This shit has ruined me. I'm beyond redemption. Yeah, Tenma's right there. She's just like really small. When will there be phase connect boys? I feel like boys would be a super weird addition to phase connect. I feel like it would be really weird vibes. Why is Michan so tiny? Accuracy. Oh. Connect needs Mr. Owenus. Oh no, not Mr. Owenus, my favorite VTuber. Guys, I want everyone in my chat to become a VTuber. Oh, that's a good stream. Oh! I did not beat my high score though by even a little bit. That's a good stream idea. I'm gonna like do like VTuber designs for chat. And I know Pippa did something a lot like this. It kind of kickstarted me a little bit. But the thing with me is like I kind of have swiped a couple ideas from, I guess, like that concept of like making blank into a VTuber, but instead of AI, I want to try to draw it myself because I don't really like AI art. So like, it's a shame because I can only do like 3 or 4 in a stream, but that's kind of what I've been, that's like a content, like a content idea I've been working with. It just takes a lot of effort. But I do love character design, so. I would love to design some VTubers for you guys. That would be a lot of fun. I want to do a stream really soon where I design, like, you know how people have like a little mascot for their chat? I want to design like a little mascot for chat on stream one of these days. Maybe next week? I keep putting it off because I'm not that good at drawing like cute little creatures. I'll think about it. Will you guys be into that? You guys want a chat design? I don't even really have like a fan name. I guess, I don't know, I tried to come up with one, but it's not like anyone uses it. And you guys could help me design, or help me come up with a fan name that people will actually use. See, I feel like my name is not that cute. Like, I think there's a reason so many VTuber names are like really short. They're like 2 syllables. You guys have noticed that like a vast majority of VTuber names are 2 syllables. And it makes them like really catchy and easy to like make puns out of and stuff. I'm not saying everyone, but a lot of them. Well, Pecora and Kurone are built different. They defy all rules of logic, okay? I said a lot of them. Or like, if they have a longer name, people will like abbreviate it even shorter. It's like, I'm trying to think, it's like Remy's name is, it's like Remelia, but everyone calls her Remy, you know? Like that sort of thing. Or I don't know about everyone. Like I said, I don't fucking watch her streams. She's just not really for me. I'm so upset. I have no Phase Connect merch. I've tried to buy some like 1,000 times, and then I get to the shipping stage and I can't do it because the shipping is so expensive. I can't go through with it. I can't bring myself to spend that much on shipping, and it makes me really sad because I really want some Phase merch. I don't have no Phase merch, but I don't have any official Phase merch. I have a Pippa hat that I got from the Woods, and I love it dearly. I can't wait for it to get hot again so I can wear my Pippa hat because it's like a summer hat. I wore it like all summer. I was like always rocking the Pippa hat. And it's cute because like it has like bunny ears on it, so it kind of looks like it's just like a pink bunny hat. So like I'm not like going around like broadcasting my Vtuber shit. But like if you know, you know. Like if you know about the if you know it's a Pippa hat, you know it's a Pippa hat. What Vtuber merch do I have? I have 2 Niji-Sanji standees. I have a Niji-Sanji poster. I have my Pippa hat. I have like a Niji sticker and a keychain. I have a lot of Niji-Sanji merch. I went to some conventions like over the summer and stuff, and it was pretty soon after like Luxium and Noctix debuted. And it was when Niji-Sanji was just at absolute peak popularity, I think. You know, long before any of it, this mess. And like everywhere you went at conventions, you could not avoid Niji-Sanji merch. So, you know, I got a lot of it. It was just really easy to find. It was very accessible. And I have my Pippa hat. I'm trying to think what else I have. That might pretty much be it. It's mostly Niji stuff. Yeah, I mean, this was at absolute peak Niji-Sanji popularity. It was so popular. It was like, everywhere you looked, there was merch. It was mostly Luxium. Yeah. Are they still with us? It is. So I have one poster that's like a group. It's like a group poster of like, all of the members up until Luxium. So back when it was all girls. So 2 of them are 3 of them? 3 of them are not with us anymore. Yeah. And then I have the rest of the merch is just of two members. I feel like I've said, but you guys guess which 2 Niji-Sanji members you guys think I'm standing the hardest. I actually have like 3 favorite Niji-Sanji members, or more than that, but I only have merch of 2 of them. There are some Niji-Sanji members I really, really like, and I hope they graduate soon, and then I can find them again. I really do. I really do feel that way. It's really funny, because I have this Niji-Sanji keychain on my phone, and like 3 separate, this might give it away, like 3 separate people asked me if it was Kokomi from Genshin Impact. And then I'd say no, it's actually more. Oh, I forgot that I have a Niji-Sanji bag. I do have a Niji-Sanji bag. I forgot about that. And I really like that bag, and it was kind of expensive, so like I will continue using that bag. I totally forgot about that. That's like the most expensive piece of VTuber merch I have. My Niji-Sanji bag. The first letter of their names. If I tell you, is it just gonna instantly give it away? I think it might. I'm trying to think if there's members. I don't know. One of them starts with a S. One of them starts with a E. No, yeah, I've told you guys about the bag. I told you guys about the bag, right? That I've told this story. I think I've told this story like 3 times, but I'll tell you guys again if you want to hear it. But I have like a Niji-sanji tote bag, and I took it with me to my summer part-time job, and there was a girl training me. She was kind of like my direct superior. Like, she was like assigned to me and a few other of the like summer employees, so she'd be like, you know, I'm the person you talk to, and she'd be like, I was like, okay. And then as I was leaving, she was like, I was carrying the bag, I was leaving, and she was like, can I ask you something? And I was like, okay, I'm about to tell you guys about the bag. I'm about to tell you guys which it is. And she said, I thought she was about to like get mad at me for something I'd done during training, because I wasn't that good at that job. I kept fucking up. She went, are you an Alupi? It was so embarrassing. She like used the fan name, which I never heard anyone like use the fan name in real life. And I was like, like, what am I gonna say? No? I was like, yeah. And she was like, oh, cool. And then, oh shit, I'm trying to remember exactly like who she said. She like used another Niji-sanji member's fan name. I think it was one of the boys, maybe? I don't remember. She like, oh, I think it was Pomu. She was like, oh, I'm Pomudachi. I was like, I've never heard someone say these names out loud. And then, like, we continued to like talk about anime and stuff throughout my stint at that job, which was like 3 months. And she didn't know that every day I was leaving that job to come home and stream. I'll be like, ah, we'd just be having funny little talks. But anyway, on my last day of that job, because it was just like a temporary summer position, on the last day of that job, I was getting walked out by my like direct manager, because like I was going to his office to like fill out like exit paperwork or whatever. It was like on your last day you had to go to the main office with your like direct boss guy. And as I was walking out, she was like, are you leaving? I was like, yeah, it was really nice to meet you, you know, whatever. And she was like, it was really fun talking about Niji-sanji with you. And I was like, yeah, And then I lost. And then I was like, my boss, who was standing there, like our head manager, was like, talking about what? And I was like, oh, I really don't want to like explain VTubers to him. So I went like, oh, it's like an internet thing. And he was like, okay, and then moved on. Because, like, everyone working there was, like, a young adult or a teenager, so I think he must have been used to, like, hearing people talk about stuff that he didn't, you know, stuff that he didn't understand. But I was like, oh my god. It's like, I forget, like, some people... I'm, like, the type of person who, like, some people are kind of secretive about their interests, you know, especially with VTubers, just because I don't want to talk about VTubers to people I know in real life, because what if I slip up? What if I tell them I'm a VTuber and then it's embarrassing? Like, I don't want to talk about VTubers to people I know in real life a lot. So I won't, like, bring up the VTubers on the first conversation, but I will, like, have my bag, so, like, you know, it is inviting the conversation if people want to talk about it. But, like, this girl just was very brave. She was just out here with, like, using the lingo, using the fan names. I was like, damn, girl. And, like, I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be rude. You know, VTubers are not, like, you know, you don't have to be, like, 20 to be into VTubers. But this girl, like, she was, like, a lot older than me. And I was kind of like, okay. Not a lot, but I think she was, like, in her 30s. Which is, like, fine. You know, lots of VTuber fans are in their 30s, but it's just, I'd never talked about it with someone who wasn't, like, 20. Oh, she's watching at this moment. I'm worried, because, okay, this is gonna sound like a flex. This is going to sound like a flex. And it might be a little bit of a flex. But a lot of times if I talk to someone about VTubers, a lot of times they will say that I should be a VTuber. And this happened when I was talking to my manager about VTubers. I was talking to this girl at my job about VTubers, and like, or I talked to people at a convention. I talked to like a friend of mine, and like every time I bring it up to someone who doesn't know I'm a VTuber, they'll be like, "You should be a VTuber." And I just laugh awkwardly. I'm just like, Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? Crazy, insane, crazy thought you've just had. And it does make me wonder, you know, like, what is it? What is it about me that makes people in my real life who are familiar with VTubers think I should be a VTuber? Because I promise it's not my voice. Especially considering, not like this isn't my real voice, but I talk differently on stream than I talk in real life. Like, I heard my roommate like posted on Instagram like a video, where you can hear me talking in the background, but like I didn't know I was being recorded, so it's kind of like my, I guess, like quote-unquote real voice. It's like my natural, non-performance, like non-public speaking voice. I would say that the voice I'm using right now is not like, it's like a public speaking voice almost, where I try to enunciate more clearly and sound a little bit more expressive. But I heard myself in the background of this video where I didn't know I was being recorded, and I sound like really different. And I promise I'm not doing a fake voice on purpose. I'm not doing a fake voice on purpose. I just can't not do a public speaking voice if I think people are listening to me. I think the voice that I use on the stream, it's like my public speaking voice, but a little bit higher, maybe. Yeah, I mean, it's just like a public speaking voice. I think every streamer is using a public speaking voice to a certain extent. Because that's just how human beings are, you know? Human beings use different voices in different situations. It doesn't make you a phony. It doesn't mean you're faking. It's just like how being a person is. You know, and it's like, I change my voice up all the time. Like, my public speaking voice is different than my streaming voice. My, like, regular speaking voice is different than my call voice. Like, if you hear me talk on the phone or on a Discord call, I sound different. Who did I romance at P5R? Haru. Haru, On, and Kasumi. And Akechi. No. I am a dirty cheater when I play Persona 5. But I don't do, like, every harem. I don't do, like, the full harem ending where you date every girl. I just date a couple girls. But when I have to pick only one, it's Haru. Because Haru's my favorite. Haru's my special lady. Haru's my favorite, but On is always the character is always the female character I finish the social link first, just because hers unlocks so much earlier than like anyone else, you know? Like, she's like one of the very first social links you can do. So I always finish hers first, obviously, because like Persona 5, the social links go really fast. So like, if you commit, like, you can finish On and Ryuji like super fast. Like, you could finish Ryuji's social link You could finish Ryuji's social link before you even finish Kamoshida's palace. You can do it super fast. Oh! I feel like objectively, Haru would kind of be like the best girlfriend. I feel like she's like the least... she's like the least annoying Phantom Thieves girl. Like every other like Persona 5 girl has like even if it's minor, just one little trait that kind of irks me. Like I kind of don't like how On treats Ryuji, and also she's a little bit it's funny that she's a little bit stupid, but sometimes it's a little bit too much, you know? Like sometimes it's a little over the top. But Haru, no unredeeming traits to speak of. No traits I don't like. The perfect woman. Maybe the one thing I don't like about Haru is, how she likes Morgana. I don't want to hear about Mona-chan. Mona-chan this, Mona-chan that. But yeah, Haru is the perfect woman. This is so satisfying. I'm working on my Persona 3 girlfriends right now. Oh, big Lumi. Yeah, why is Lumi so big? Ah! I should have waited for it to stop bouncing before I dropped that. My favorite non-party member to date? You mean in Persona 5 or Persona 3? Spent Chris with Misuru based. In 5, favorite non-party member to date. I kind of don't like, even though I like a lot of the characters in Persona 5 who are adults, I kind of don't like to date the adult women. It feels a little icky. I don't know, I'm not into it. But I do really like Takemi, like, as a character, but I don't usually date her. I don't usually date Takemi in my playthroughs. I mean, I like Hifumi fine. Yeah, the doctor. I don't like Hifumi as much as most people do. Like, I know Hifumi has, like, Omega fans. I know all of my favorite female confidants from Persona 5 that aren't party members, it would feel really icky to date. Like, I really like Caroline and Justine, but obviously I wouldn't date them because I'm not a weirdo. Yeah. I feel like all the best girls in Persona 5 just are the party members. There aren't a ton of really dateable girls outside the party. I don't love Chihaya. And you know, Persona 5 has some really hit or miss social links for me. I don't particularly love a lot of the social links. I don't particularly love a lot of the social links outside of the party members. I feel like they're a bit lacking. And maybe I'm just a hater. Yay! Yay! Sorry, my alarm, I don't know if you guys noticed, my alarm goes off at 9 to take meds, but I took meds before the stream. There are a lot of Persona 5 confidants that I hate, but a lot of them are kind of boring. Oh, is that a new high score? Let's go. I'm not really keeping score, I'm kind of just clicking stuff while I talk. This might as well be Zatsu. Pay for the RPG gameplay. Yeah, I'm playing Persona 3 Reload, and I've died like twice. It's so easy. The beat. Oh, Mishima. I don't like Mishima that much. I feel like Mishima would benefit a lot from not having a confidant that makes you go to Mementos all the time. I like how Mishima, I don't know, I'm torn on him. I like how he's kind of terrible theoretically. Like, I think it's good to have characters who aren't all extremely likable right off the bat, but also he's annoying. I know, I recently in Persona 3 Reload, I recently finished Nozomi's social link, which I've never done in any of my other playthroughs of Persona 3, and I surprisingly really liked Nozomi's confidant, actually. Or not confidant, fuck. Social link. I thought it was really good. I've come to really like Nozomi. No! I've come to actually really like Nozomi. I kind of like how he's a little freak. I don't know, like he's just like a fucking little freak, like a little weirdo. I kind of like that about him. He has a lot going on in his social link, and I will say, it is extremely fucking weird how part of these are minor spoilers. It is extremely fucking weird that Nozomi's social link is about how his brother got food poisoning and fucking died from it. Like, I don't think you die of food poisoning in, like, industrialized nations with modern healthcare. They're, like, the story is, like, he ate, like, a meat bun that wasn't cooked all the way, and then he died from that. Like, what the fuck? Weak ass. I'm sorry to Nozomi's brother, but if you die from eating raw meat, you deserve to die. You're weak. Botched? No, it says, like, the word they use in the game is food poisoning. They say he died from food poisoning. I'm pretty sure people don't die from food poisoning. Like, I've gotten food poisoning, and it's not fun, but you don't die. I don't know. It's really funny because when he tells you about it, they're playing the super sad, dramatic music as he pours his heart out to you, but I was just losing my mind laughing because he was talking about how his brother died from eating raw meat. Like, I've eaten raw meat. I didn't die. Clearly, Nozomi's brother didn't eat enough raw meat as a child, because I think if you eat raw meat when you're a kid, you can, like, build up a tolerance to it, and you can just eat all the raw meat you want, and then it's great. You never have to cook again. You just build up a tolerance to raw meat. What are you doing? Is that how that works? Yeah, trust me, I'm a medical doctor. Do not. This stream is not medical advice, but yeah, I think if you eat enough raw meat, you'll be fine. So, let this be a lesson to you. If you have kids, make sure to feed them raw meat from the moment they're born so that when they grow up, they can eat raw meat and not die like Nozomi's bitch brother. The Liver King was right, exactly. The Liver King was cooking. I trust him. I trust that guy. Raw meat, raw meat, raw meat. I mean, like, I'm not crazy, really. Like, sometimes y'all get the urge to just, like, eat raw meat. My wolf instincts. I'm a wolf and I want to eat raw meat. I want to eat raw meat. I want to eat raw meat. There was a girl in my elementary school who was like a wolf, you know, like a wolf girl, and she literally would like tell us all that she ate raw meat. I don't believe some clip this stone. You guys have to clip me with context. You can't clip me out of context. It makes me seem crazy. I think there's a serious difference between being a little kid pretending to be an animal and being a wolf, like being a furry. Like when kids are little, they just play pretend and sometimes they pretend to be animals, and that doesn't make them a furry. Like she was like 8. That's very different from being a furry, okay? No, this was like elementary school. We were young. She would tell us all that she ate raw meat. I don't know if she really did, but if she did, that's good for her. Ooh! I mean, like, when I was a little kid, I would, like, pretend to be a cat on the playground because I was a child playing pretend. That's not the same thing as being a furry. Not that there's anything wrong with being a furry, but it's just not the same, you know? The little kids play pretend. Dude, I was such a weird fucking kid. I had the weirdest, like... I don't know, I was in this really weird friend group where we would get up to weird shit. Oh? Oh, this is getting really dangerous. Like, we were definitely the weird kids at my school, and I didn't realize it until years later. Like, several years later, I was looking back and I was like, oh, we were the weird kids. But what did you expect? It's so funny because I was friends with all these people when I was little. We had like a friend group of like 5 of us, and then like I'm in contact with quite a few of them. I see them, I know them still, and like all of us turned out to be gay or LGBT in some way. And then we were like, remember when we all pretended to marry each other? Do you think maybe that was indicating something? All of us love women. I went to woke elementary school, so that's probably why. It probably turned us all gay. And now I watch Gushing Over Magical Girls every Wednesday. Do not send your kids to woke elementary school. It'll get them addicted to Yuri. What was I talking about? What is this stream about? Not about anything, I guess. Oh my god. I need to start being normal. I'm never gonna get a job like this if I keep being weird. I've been thinking about that a lot because I've been trying to find an internship for a real life job and not having any success. And then I'm like, oh, it's because I'm weird. Probably. You guys think what is like, I'm gonna Google like top, like best jobs for weird girls. Best jobs for weird girls who are weird and unsettling. Best jobs for weird girls who are weird and unsettling and say weird things. Hot topic? No, I need like Not like a part-time, not like a retail job, like a career, you know? Like the kind of job you get when you graduate not high school. Like the kind of job you get when you graduate from college, you know? Like a, not that those aren't real jobs. VTuber, shit. But I'm not good enough at that, so I need to make a living. I need to eat. Librarian? Oh, not librarian. Like, I'm doing a media degree. I really want to go into the media field. Like, I want to make TV shows and stuff. But you have to be, like, good at networking for that. You have to, like, talk to people and they have to think you're not weird. Like, all my advisors and stuff, like, my the people at the, like, internship office at my college will be like, oh, talk to people. And I'm like, you don't understand, I can't talk to people. I can't talk to people. I bring a kind of unsettling vibe to the interview that makes people think they can't hire me. I can't hold a normal conversation. I always say something fucking weird. I'm gonna start crying, chat. This is gonna be a crying stream. I always say something fucking weird. Running TV is nuts. I mean, they are, but they're nuts in, like, a different way. They're nuts in a, like, drugs and sex way, not in a, like, hikikomori neat menhera way, okay? They're not, like, neat pilled and menhera maxing, okay? They're not hikikomori pilled and neat maxing, alright? They're all, like, they're like normal crazy. They're like Chad crazy, where you do drugs and have sex and stuff. And I'm not that. I don't do drugs. Hi, Dan. I don't do drugs. And I don't have sex often. I'm kidding. I'm a pure and say so idol. Drug stream when? Never. They don't understand that I'm literally K-Angel Needy Streamer Overdose. They don't understand that I'm literally her. I'm like Needy Streamer Overdose, but I don't have a boyfriend. What is the Needy Streamer Overdose lore? Like, how did she meet her boyfriend? How did she get a boyfriend when she's like that? I guess some guys are into that, but, like, how did they meet? She's like a shut-in. I'm asking the deep questions. Game Theory, MatPat, please answer my questions about Needy Streamer Overload. How did they meet? Maybe that's in the game somewhere. It's been a while since I played it. I really want to play those mini games. The mini game collection. Maybe I'll do it on stream. It's like $12. I don't have $12. I don't have $12. I spent it all on crazy pills. Now I need to go to the pharmacy and get my crazy pills, and it's gonna cost me like $150. Man. Call me a commie cuck, but I think pills should be free. I'm having some water because I'm going into meltdown mode. I need to stop. I need to stop before this gets too before this gets too silly. Just hold on a second. Let me collect my thoughts. Tell me something about your day. Tell me something that happened to you today so we can talk about something else. Sniff. Brought a bunch of cheap meat. Oh my god, eat it raw. Consume raw meat. Consume raw meat. Raw meat is good for your health. If you eat raw meat, you will become more powerful, and then you'll be able to eat even more raw meat. Because you build up a tolerance to raw meat, and then you can eat all the raw meat you want. And you'll save money on your gas bill because you won't be using the stove to cook meat because you can eat raw meat. Eating raw meat is actually like my ultimate life hack. Make sure you eat raw meat every chance you get. This stream is sponsored by... No! So I'm becoming Akihiko pilled. If you play Persona 3 for too long, you turn into Akihiko. I'm gonna write a creepypasta about a cursed copy of Persona 3, and if you play it, it turns you into Akihiko, and then you die. I've been waiting for this. Sorry, more protein. You know, he's only mentioned protein like twice in Reload. I know that like the protein joke gets overplayed in Arena, because he's only mentioned it twice, I think. One of them was really funny. Like, I'm still thinking about this. He has this event where you go, like, watch a movie or something with him, and then you're about to go to bed, and he's like, hey, before we go to bed, you want to crack a couple raw eggs for protein? It's like, what the fuck? Like, I know people in Japan eat raw eggs. I know you can eat raw eggs in Japan, but I don't think people just crack them, like, directly into their mouths. Like, I think you put them on rice or something. Why was he like, hey, you want to eat some raw eggs? I love Akihiko dearly. He's one of my favorite Persona characters. He's great. I've taken to calling him Akihimbo. Love that guy. Akihiko is like unironically one of the best Persona characters. He's so good. He's so funny. Little funny homosexual boxing man. I'm not the hugest fan of his new voice. I think there's like 2 or 3 of the new voices that I don't care for that much, and he's not my favorite. But I don't think it's bad or anything. It doesn't like ruin the character or ruin the game. Woo! Yeah, it's totally fine. It's totally passable. It's not the voice direction. It's not the voice direction I would have gone with, but hey, I'm not the voice director. Shit, can you imagine if I was? I'd be like, make it sound gayer. I'd be like, yeah, okay, now pretend you're kissing Shinji on the mouth. Make out now. Akihiko brain rot? Yeah, I'm a little bit Akihiko brain rot. I do feel like Akihiko is kind of one of the most ambiguously likable characters in Persona 3, you know? Like, I come across people on the internet a lot of times who dislike basically every Persona 3 character. You know, Junpei has his haters, Yukari has her haters, Ken definitely has his haters, but Akihiko has no haters to speak of. Literally no one dislikes him. I'm sure there's someone, but I've never come across someone who's like, oh, Akihiko, I hate him. What a bad character. He's the boxer. Yeah, the baseball player is Junpei. Does Shinjiro have haters? I don't know if Shinjiro has haters. I haven't come across a lot of Shinjiro haters, but I'm sure they exist. Yeah, like, literally no one hates Akihiko. Didn't trust Akihiko. I think Mitsuru and Akihiko and Akutsuki as, like, those beginning members of C's are definitely supposed to be kind of untrustworthy. Because they know more than they're letting on, right? Like, Mitsuru and Akihiko are... And Akutsuki are literally, like, hiding things from the main character and Yukari and stuff at the beginning. So, I mean, yeah. He was a little sus. Yeah, they're monitoring you in a room and keeping secrets about about the dark hours, so, like... I feel like I can spoil Persona 3 here. It's like a fucking decades-old game at this point. But yeah, like Mitsuru and Akihiko are definitely up to some business at the beginning of the game, even if they're not malicious. Like, I'll be 100, I don't dislike Mitsuru, but she's not my favorite character. I haven't forgiven her for that summer school shit. If somebody signed me up for summer school against my will, I would never forgive them. No, Mitsuru cannot be forgiven for that. That was actually evil of her. Oh shit, I like missed. Yeah. I have not played Yakuza. It's like, it's very high on my list of things to play, but I've just never gotten around to it. I've heard nothing but praise for the series. Maybe that would be a fun one to do on stream sometime. I don't know how long those games are. Are those like really long RPGs or are they like kind of quick? I'm really scared of commitment. I'm scared of committing to playing a long game on stream. Y'all know how it is. Oh, they're long? Okay, noted. Duly noted. Ah! Oh my god, that just exploded. Explodes into 1 million pieces. Yeah, I don't even know where to start with Yakuza. I guess I'd be able to look it up. Okay, let's start. Oh, we're in a volcano now. I don't know what's up with these background pictures. I don't know why they're like that. Yeah, I'll be sure to put the link for the game somewhere after the stream. I feel bad that I forgot to do it beforehand. I totally meant to. Is a cool fan made this. Making fan games is very impressive. Yeah, it's very cool. I can't make a game. No. Ah! Play Kingdom Hearts. Oh, okay. I want to play Kingdom Hearts. I really want to play Kingdom Hearts. It seems hilarious. And I really like The World Ends With You, which is kind of Kingdom Hearts adjacent. Is my throne page up to date? It should be. Why, you want to buy me something? It's pretty updated, but I'm very open to, like, I'm not too good at keeping it recommended. Okay, here's the thing. I'm really bad at asking for gifts. Like, there's always stuff that I want, right? There's always stuff that I want to buy. And then as soon as my birthday or something rolls around and someone's like, hey, what do you want for your birthday? Suddenly, everything I've ever wanted to buy leaves my brain instantly, and I cannot remember when I've desired a single thing. And that's how I get when I go on Throne. Like, I go on Throne, like, hey, I should add some stuff to my Throne. And then as soon as I open the website, I forget everything I've ever wanted to purchase. So it's not very extensive, and if you would like to recommend something, I will totally be open to it. Yeah, the thing with Throne is it's really weird about... So Throne is like, it's integrated with Amazon. So if you add something from Amazon, it works really well. But if you try to add something from any other website, it kind of shits itself and dies. And it'll like send... What it'll do is it'll like send money into the Throne account. And then I could like extract that money to my bank account and then buy it myself. But it's kind of a hassle, and sometimes I just forget to do it. So I kind of haven't added a lot of stuff that's not from Amazon, just because Throne works best with stuff that's on Amazon. Yeah, and then it's like, if I want to extract my Throne funds into my bank account or PayPal or some means of actually being able to spend it, it takes like 3 days or something, and then by that time I've forgotten about it. I think I did put 3 houses on my Throne. Maybe I deleted it because I played Fire Emblem Engage and I didn't really want to play another one after that. I don't know. If you buy me 3 houses, I will not say no. If I get it, I will definitely play it. I don't know, I feel bad saying this. I really do feel bad saying this, because I'm not trying to, like, extort money from you or, like, give you an ultimatum. But the truth of the matter is, if a viewer buys me something, if a viewer buys me a game, it really does increase the odds that I'll play it on stream and not just on my own time, because I will kind of feel obliged to. So if there's something you really, really want to see me play, you could buy it on Throne, and that would greatly increase its odds. And I'm not trying to pressure you. Please do not feel pressured ever to buy me anything. But that is kind of the truth of the matter, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I don't know. I don't know if y'all are rich and have $1 million to spend on buying me games. In which case, why the fuck haven't you done it? I think that Throne also is integrated with stream elements. So, if you buy me something right now, I'm like an infomercial. If you buy right now, for just one low price of $17.99, we'll throw in free shipping. If you buy now while I'm streaming, an alert will come up, I think. It should work. I think it works. Last I checked, it worked. I don't get Throne gifts very often, which is fine. So I don't really, if it was broken, I wouldn't really know, you know? I don't know, Stream Alerts hates me. I feel like no matter what I do, it's always fucked up. But I think that's just my curse. Ooh! Yes! I want to get Hime away from the edge. She's scaring me over there. Are you guys having Fire Emblem discourse in my chat? No, Pippa! Ultimate is very different from the general consensus of Fire Emblem. There's a decent amount of people who played 3 houses and were greatly disappointed with Engage. I see. Fire Emblem discourse. How goofy silly. That is so silly of you. Let me start again. I don't know anything about 3 houses. I know that the blonde girl is the villain. She's kind of sexy though. Three Houses is a Persona clone. See, that makes me want to play it. That makes me want to play it. You know which buttons to push. I know, I was talking to a friend of mine recently who's really into... I don't know how to say the name of this game. It's either Disgaea or Disgaea or something like that. Which I tried to play when I was like 14 and I hated it. But I think I really didn't get it because I hadn't played a lot of JRPGs or SRPGs at that time. So I really want to give it another chance. You guys, Disgaea enjoyers. Because I just totally didn't get it at all. I didn't understand the mechanics. I didn't understand, like, the metagame. So I totally flopped at it and hated it. But I really want to play it again. The only thing is I have it on my PS Vita, which I don't even know if my PS Vita still works. I really hope it does. I love my PS Vita. She's so cute. Persona clone? You mean Shin Megami Tensei? Mods, can we ban Oscar? What the fuck? I can't believe you just said that. Oh wait, shit. I should turn these on. We've been talking about Persona the whole stream, huh? Because I am a shadow, and I am a true self. Because I am a shadow, the true self. You know, speaking of memberships, one thing I really do want to do when I have membership streams is do watch-alongs of, like, really weird shit. I'm not gonna go into further detail because I need to make sure that's, like, allowed. Not, like, weird, like NSFW, but weird, like, weird and obscure. Like, I want to show you guys the weird, obscure things from around the internet that I come across. I want to show you guys really weird videos and stuff. But I would want to do it on membership streams because I wouldn't feel right putting that out. Not conspiracy theories, but just, like obscure fandom works and stuff. Yeah, like, I just want to show you guys weird stuff from around the internet, because that's how I spend my time when I'm not on stream. When I'm not on stream, I play video games, watch anime, go to school, and look at weird stuff online. I would love to show you guys some of it, but I kind of want to do it on membership streams, just because I just don't want it, like, floating around in the vast public. I need to make sure you can handle it. No, not Human Centipede. Not that kind of stuff. Snuff film streams. Okay, your guys... Why did your guys' minds just go to, like, the weirdest places? I literally just mean, like, weird fandom content and, like, weird old stuff. Weird old, like, fan fiction and stuff like that. I don't mean anything bad. I'm not trying to get fucking banned instantly as soon as I get membership. Yeah, like My Immortal, but a million times more obscure. Like the My Immortals that no one's ever heard of. I also like videos. I really like old fandom videos. I don't know, I mean, we could do a lot of different stuff. That's the nice thing about streams. I do them several times a week, so... I mean, shit, we can look at a body one time. I don't know. But I wouldn't want to do it on just a public stream, because I wouldn't want it to get too far outside my little insular community and get to where people think I'm making fun of people. Because the thing with me is, if I was to be showing you guys really weird, old, obscure fandom stuff, it's out of love. Right? Like, I wouldn't be making fun of any of the people who created this stuff. I just have a love and appreciation for the weird shit that people make when they're really passionate about something. It would, if I were to watch, like, weird old fan videos, it would not be to make fun of people who are old fans of anime or anything like that. It's because I love weird fandoms. I love weird fan people who get way too into shit and make bizarre fucking fan content. I love it. I love to see it. It is one of my favorite forms of art, and I mean that. And I would love to share it with you guys, but I just don't want it to reach a wide public and start some kind of cringe reaction. Guys, please don't get me banned. Please don't try to get me to do something that's gonna get me banned. Please, no alcohol, no dead bodies, no snuff films, just weird old internet shit. No Chris Chan. Can you guys be normal for 1 second? How do you always have to... Look, I won't get... I won't get banned. I'm not spicy enough for that. I don't want to get banned, but I do want to show you guys weird shit, you know? And I mean weird like weird, not weird like fucked up. And then maybe if I do it in members, or whatever, and then maybe if it goes over well, it could become like public streaming. I don't know. I haven't thought too hard about like what I will do when I unlock channel memberships. I'm open to suggestions, but you know. That's for when the time comes. We'll see if I even make it anytime soon. Huh. I don't mean like weird kids videos. I don't mean YouTube Kids. That shit is weird as fuck, and I don't even want to partake. I don't want to see it, and I don't want to think about it. Ah. I forgot that I was playing a game. I've been like so zoned out while talking. I guess it's kind of the purpose of Suika game. Ah! The way it just like explodes when the gong goes off scares me. It startles me every time. Even though I can see the thing over here that says when the gong is gonna be. Oh, will Amanda ARG happen? It's already happening. You guys just haven't even found it yet. I want to make an ARG so bad. You guys don't understand. Every day I wake up and think about how I could make an ARG. Yeah, you better start hunting for clues. There's already an ARG and no one even found it yet. Or if they found it, they're keeping it secret. I want to make an ARG so bad. I kind of made an ARG last year, but it was just like for a school art project. It was less of an ARG and more of just like an internet, like a web art project. It's not like available to the public. It was just available to like that class. But that was a lot of fun. Basically, I'll tell you about this. ARG is kind of a stretch, but what I did for this class, for this, like, we were supposed to do like a web art project. And what I did was I made all these kind of cryptic emails that had all kinds of like images and GIFs and videos and text that you could decode. And then I scheduled, you know how you can schedule emails to send at a certain time. So I scheduled all the emails to send while I was in class. right? So I would schedule them days before. So we'd all be sitting in class listening to the lecture or whatever, and then and I would send them to everyone in the class. So then everyone at exactly the same time while we were all sitting in the class, everyone would like people would check their phones and everyone would have gotten like a cryptic email. And then you could like kind of decipher the emails and it told a little story that I made. So that was my class ARG, which I think was fun. I had a lot of fun making it. No, I did not learn any kind of web development. We did talk about it in that class, like HTML and stuff, but I didn't really use it in my project. That was like my final project. So we had a lot of freedom to kind of do whatever we want. And I decided on my scary email project. I feel really bad. Okay, I think I almost killed someone with my with my scary emails project. I felt so bad. So I made a lot of these videos and GIFs that I would email to people, and I worked really hard to get them. You know when you send emails and there's a big file attachment, especially if you use Gmail, it'll like send a Google Drive link. I really didn't want to do that because it really it's really messed up the vibe of opening a scary email and then finding something weird inside. So I worked really hard to make the GIFs all the right size, to make all the GIFs and videos and stuff all the right size that they would play inside your email. So there was no like warning or option to opt out of the emails. Like there was no kind of confirmation step. Just as soon as you opened the email, it would start playing. And a lot of them had really you guys are gonna know where this is going. A lot of them had really intense flashing lights and colors. Someone in my class had epilepsy. I felt so bad. I felt so bad. And then like I felt so bad. It was I was like really, really worried and nothing happened. But after the first couple emails, like, I had to stop being mysterious. I'm sure that they all knew I was the one sending them because we talked about our projects and I was telling them about this email project. So, and she was so polite. She was so nice to me. She was like, hey, and she was like into it. She was also doing like web art, so we were like friends. And she was like, hey, I think your art is really cool and I really like the project that you're going for, but like, I'm not gonna be able to participate in the rest of your project, because I can't open these emails anymore. I felt so bad. I felt so bad. So what I did was I made 2 different versions of the emails, and I sent out versions that didn't have flashing. I sent out 2 emails. Because I didn't want her to just not be able to experience the project. I felt so bad, though. I almost killed someone with my scary email project. Oh. And I like, terrified because, like, nothing happened. Like, she didn't have a seizure. But what if she did? I would have never, like, forgiven myself. Like, what if something really serious happened? It would have been, like, manslaughter. I mean, it's weird because, like, as someone who makes art and makes video art sometimes, or GIFs or animations, oh no. As someone who makes stuff like that, it was actually a very good experience. I'm gonna turn this off. It was really good that I internalized that and took into account that I need to think about these things if I'm gonna send people emails. Like, I need to not be putting anyone in danger. And it's a good thing to think about, like accessibility in artwork, you know? Like you don't want to be alienating your audience by making something that some people can't watch. So it was kind of a good lesson. Let me have some water. But it was really scary. That was scary. Yeah, But on the subject we were talking about, I would love to make an ARG / work some more on my existing ARG. ARG is a very strong word for what I currently have, but you guys can look for it. I did leave you guys a little treat. You guys can start decoding club. Everyone start decoding my random shit. I actually need to work on it some more because I would love that. I think more VTubers should do ARGs. I think it's such a good medium. Like once if my ARG if my little project kind of takes off and I get more into it, I would really love to like incorporate streams into the ARG, you know, do a live stream that has something to do with a story that I'm telling. Cuz I told you guys, like I'm in media school. What I do is tell stories, I draw and write and make videos and stuff. And I think it's very cool when people try to use VTubing or YouTubing or live streaming as a new medium, because like that's why I was doing this email art project, is I do genuinely think that the internet is kind of a new frontier for art. Like we can make we can tell stories in ways that never could have been done before. Like we could tell stories by sending out a bunch of weird emails. We can tell stories on social media and stuff like that. Like there are some cool like Twitter ARGs and stuff. And I think that that's awesome. I love that kind of stuff. I really do. And I will be down to participate. What does that stand for? ARG stands for Alternate Reality Game. And it's like, I don't know how to fully describe it. It's like a story someone's telling, or getting to like an end point by leaving clues around. Usually it involves the internet, but not always. So it kind of, it involves reality, but it is fictional. But it requires, like, participants or players, I guess, to decode something or solve some kind of puzzle. Yeah, like a mystery, and there's been a lot. An example is, like, escaping me right now. Someone give me a good example of an ARG. Yeah, the only things I'm a artist writer type person, right? I'm Petscop. Yeah, Petscop is kind of like an ARG. Petscop is like Unreality. But yeah, I would love to make more of an ARG, but the thing is, yeah, I'm an artist writer type. I draw and write and stuff. I'm not really a cryptographer. I'd have to get someone to help me. Kind of like I think there's like the Walton files and stuff like that kind of count as an ARG. Or what's the one? The Mandela catalog. I don't know if that one counts as an ARG. I don't know if there's a lot of stuff to decode in that. I think it's mostly just videos, but I don't know. I'm not super deep into that. Yeah, they got websites? Yeah. Yeah, the Mandela catalog is probably one of the most popular. I hear about that one all the time. And it's like, I feel like ARG is a little bit of a umbrella term. Like, it's kind of a spectrum. There's stuff that has like meta-narratives. There's unreality. There's a lot of stuff within it, and I adore all of that. Oh! Like, so my favorite audio series is Archive 81, which has like all these kind of meta-narratives going on within it, but it's not really an ARG. There aren't really puzzles, you just have to read the podcast episodes descriptions to get like the meta narrative. But you don't really have to decode anything. You just have to read the descriptions, which they assume most people don't do, which is true. I love Archive 81's like weird meta narrative because the first season is a podcast. This is kind of a spoiler, but the first season, so within the universe of Archive 81, the first season is a podcast. The rest of it isn't in-universe a podcast. But Archive 81, the first season, is a podcast within the universe of Archive 81, so other characters will be like, I listened to the podcast, but they mean only the first season. It's kind of confusing. But I love Archive 81 dearly. It's like one of my favorite series in all of existence. Please listen to Archive 81. Do not watch the fucking Netflix show. Don't watch that. Listen to the podcast. Yeah, you should, like, I don't know, join my Discord server or something, or Twitter or something, and then if you find my little ARG crumb, let me know, or let others know, and you can talk about it, and then I can go viral, and I can get, like, Nexpo to make a video about it, and then I'll go Omega viral. Or who's the other guy? Sagan? That'd be awesome. The Archive 81 TV show sucks so bad. I've told this story before, but you guys know that I met the creator of Archive 81? I went to his apartment. That's like so out of pocket thing to say. But yeah, I was at his apartment one time. We're not like friends, but I went there. I went there right after they announced the Netflix show, and I congratulated him. I was like, congratulations on the Netflix deal. That's a really big deal. And he looked kind of upset. He was like, yeah. And that was my first sign that the Netflix show was gonna be bad. Is that I went to the creator's apartment and he was not excited. That's very out of pocket. Yeah, sometimes I just like to drop Amanda lore on you, like I went to the creator of Archive 81's apartment. I was just picking some stuff up. I wasn't, like, talking to him for that long. I was just like, I'm a big fan. Congrats on the Netflix deal. And then I left. Like to drop some random shit on you guys. Just to keep you on your toes, you know? I like to keep the stream exciting. You guys might get bored and click off. But you won't click off if you know that I might just drop something random. It's called audience retention. just as I'm talking about people clicking off, Ryan says he's gonna leave. Oh, okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. I'm kidding. Have a good night. Thanks so much for stopping by. Free Amanda lore. That's Amanda real life lore, not Amanda ARG lore. Amanda ARG lore is different than Amanda real life lore, okay? Real life lore is I went to the Archive 81 guy's apartment. Well, the thing is, from what I heard, the Archive 81 original creators, it was created by like 2 guys, were basically not involved at all with the Netflix show. I think they just signed away kind of the license and then Netflix was left to do its own thing. So, it's not his fault. Because I think it's like when it started, Archive 81 was like super duper indie production. It was like literally just 2 friends made it in their apartment. A lot of podcasts are like that. So, like, them getting a Netflix deal is like a huge deal. I do not blame them at all for taking the deal. I don't think that that's like compromising their creative vision or anything. I would do it too if me and my friends started a podcast in our apartment and then we got the Netflix deal. I don't fault the creators at all. Like, fuck me, I'd do it too. Ah! Pippa! cool things. I love podcasts. I love audio dramas. I would love to recommend you guys 1 zillion podcasts, if ever you so desire. And I think that there are many that would have made excellent Netflix shows. Archive 81 is definitely not one of them. So this might be Archive 81 spoilers. Archive 81, the audio format is incredibly important to it. Like, within the lore of the fiction of the series, the fact that it's audio only is extremely important. Like, the characters talk all the time about the importance of, like, hearing and not seeing. Like, it's a huge thing in Archive 81. Huge. The characters are always talking about audio. Like, some of the characters in Archive 81 are literally, like, made of audio. It's weird. Yeah. So, like, it was a very, very bad choice to adapt into a TV show. I think no matter how good it was, they could have made the best TV show ever, and it still would not have been a good way to adapt Archive 81. Yeah, so Archive 81... Archive 81 is so meta because it's a podcast, but it also contains radio plays. It's a whole thing. Look. I recommend Archive 81 so highly, I can't describe it to you. It's such a strange, esoteric, and beautiful, beautiful work of fiction. I love it dearly. So please, please do consider consuming it. Thank you. It happens to be one of my hyperfixations, as the kids say. I love Archive 81. I feel like there are so many podcasts that would have made good TV shows. I think Wolf 359 would have made an excellent TV show. But they went with Archive 81 for some reason, which is weird because I feel like Archive 81 is, like, not one of the most popular podcasts. You don't have to consume Archive 81, but... Alright, let's start again. The thing about Archive 81 is that they don't describe anything. It's all... The sound mixing is incredible. And... It does a lot in the viewer's imagination. Like, you literally just have to imagine what you're seeing. The characters really don't describe shit very often. And that's important to it, you know? It sounds enjoyable. Look, if you do talk to Archive... If you do watch Archive 81, please join my Discord server and talk to me about it, because no one will talk about Archive 81 with me, ever, even though it's my favorite thing in the whole world. So... You know, please talk to me about Archive 81, please. Please. I'm begging on my knees. Talk to me about this. Well, no one knows agony like a girl with a hyperfixation on something nobody else likes. If I come across Archive 81 fan art or something, it's like a godsend. I am scraping the bottom of the fucking barrel. And a lot of times I have to make the fan content myself. Which I do, by the way. I draw Archive 81. Not a lot anymore, but I should get back into it. It's been a while, but I used to draw a lot of Archive 81 fan art. And it's actually really difficult. It's a good, like, creative exercise because so little is described that you're really left to your own devices. I know, podcasts are great because you can consume a whole narrative while, like, cleaning your house or walking. Like, I used to have a pretty long commute to school, so I would listen to podcasts while I drove. And I love podcasts. They're like TV shows you can watch while driving. That's why it's great. It's like I will listen to a lot of podcasts that I don't even like that much, just because I need like background noise while I drive or walk or something. Because now I walk to school and it's like a 15-minute walk, which is like long enough to listen to like half an episode of a podcast. Ah. Ah. Dizzy, get in there. The thing with me is I love podcasts. Because I don't listen to music. Like, if you catch me with headphones on, I'm listening to a podcast or a YouTube video. I don't listen to music. I know that's, like, weird or whatever, but I literally just don't listen to music. So I hate when someone asks me, like, what kind of music I like. I'm like, I literally don't listen to music. Oh, can I tell you guys what I got? I got a Trolls, like DreamWorks Trolls. I got a DreamWorks Trolls boombox and CD player so that I can listen to the Persona 3 soundtrack on my Trolls boombox. It's incredible. Ah! No, 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 no! No, no, no. Oh no. Ah! Come on. Come on, give me what I need. Oh no. Oh no, we're so done. It's so over. It's so over. It's so over, bros. Wait, let's see how many I can stack. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's over. Nah. I thought it would be too new to have CD player merch too, but it actually does. Okay, give me a second. I need to go to the bathroom. I need to go to the bathroom. Okay, I'll see you guys in a second. Everyone break for a water bathroom. Water bathroom, go. I'm back. Hello. And we go again. I'm like addicted to this. Oh my god. What the fuck? It's already been 2 hours. This is a bit addicting, I must say. I see why people got so into the Suika game. I know I'm really late. I know I'm late to the party. Everyone's been playing for like months. But what can I say? I'm always behind on the trends. So I'm waiting for a text from my sister. I'm supposed to let her in. She's a Chad who went out with her friends. Oh, 2 Pippas. And my sister's been playing it on her phone. It's like, damn, it's hit the normies and everything. It's so funny. She called me an Omega weeb because she was playing it. She was like, "Oh, I'm addicted to this game," and she showed it to me, and I was like, "Oh, that's Suika game," and she was like, "It's watermelon game, you fucking weeaboo." I was like, "That's just the name I know it by, okay?" I'm sorry. That's just the name. This is the name I know. I'm not just saying it because it's in Japanese. I'm like, damn. She's always making fun of me. That's the name of the app, though, is it? I think she was just calling it the watermelon game. I don't know. I call it Suika game. Watermelon game isn't that catchy. I think Suika game sounds nicer. Hehe. I'm like worried I'm gonna miss her text because I've been missing her text lately about letting her in while I'm streaming. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I was busy. I was the streamer. I was being the streamer. I was trying to be a professional and not be looking at my phone the whole time. So your game has less syllables? Yeah, it does. Exactly. That's my whole reasoning. Now I am looking at my phone. Oh, fuck. But like when I start looking at my phone too much, that's when I'm like, oh, maybe I'm getting tired. I need to end the stream. But I'm enjoying the gaming, so like I can't even be mad. Go. Ooh! 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 I want to get arena. Let's see here. I'm strategizing. It's so stressful when they get to the top though, because they just explode out of nowhere. It's so unfair, like if even one topples, you lose. Fucking broken game. Broken. Oh, whoa. Whoa. I'm acquiring as many jellies as possible. I shall have a feast. It sounds like I'm gonna eat her. A jelly is a food, you know. Put her on toast. Ooh, ooh. The big one. What's that? Are these sorted by height? Is that why arena is the biggest? I just realized that. Is that how they decided who's what size? Or am I wrong? Because I know Arena is, like, tall. And I know Tenma is very short. You thought it was Brett? Is it? Is it? Now I need to know. Can someone look up, like, the phase members' heights so we can compare? That would be so funny if it was. But I don't know, like, I think that Phase Connect members have, like, official heights that you could look up on, like, their wiki page or whatever. But I don't think they have official cup sizes, so you'd have to be going just by visuals. That's how the Hololive fan game was made. Well, shit, I do feel like Phase Connect members are maybe more Phase fans are maybe more depraved than Hololive fans. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think that the three measurements are public knowledge. I don't know, I think Arena probably is both. She's probably the tallest and has the biggest boobs. I don't know, does Tenma? I feel like all of these up to no, cause Dizzy's boobs are huge. Dizzy definitely has bigger boobs than Sheena. Sheena's flat. I think it's height. I think it's height. I think it's height. I think it's height because Dizzy is like on the low end and her boobs are huge. I'm doing scientific analysis over here, all right? I'm a scholar. I'm a scholar of phase boobs studies. It's height. It's gotta be height. But I just now realized that. I kind of thought they were just randomly selected which character is which size. Why is your friend coming? I have to put on pants. Like, guys, my sister and her friend are coming. Oh no. I have to end the stream soon. Why is she bringing a friend? I'm gonna text her. Bye. Oh no, I have to put on clothes. I've never met this person before, so I can't, like, not be wearing proper clothes. Oh, man. Fuck. This is so upsetting. Me when I have to put on proper clothes and not just my pajamas. Oh, shit. So they're probably gonna be here in like 15 minutes. Alright, after this round, I'll end the stream and go put on clothes. I gotta speed run. Go, I'm gonna go so fast. I'm gonna go so fast. As it's the Super Bowl. Who the fuck watches the Super Bowl? I mean, everyone. Like, most people, but like... not me. Oh, man. Ah! I couldn't care less about sports. Like, I don't get it. I don't get people who are into sports. I'm not hating. I just don't understand how it's entertaining at all. They just run around. I don't know. commercial showcase with football. Yeah, it's like every 10 seconds they stop to advertise, and then they're like, even when it's not commercials, like the program itself has advertising so much. It's like, and now the replay presented by Subway, and it's like, I don't want to sit here and be advertised to for 5 million hours. I do not enjoy watching sports one bit. It's cool if you like it though. In Philadelphia, if I don't watch sports, I'll be stabbed. I live in Boston. People are really into sports here too. And I'm from Texas. Like, if you don't watch football, people like kill you. But I still don't like it. Like, I've watched it. I've watched sports against my will, but that doesn't mean I enjoy it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh! Okay. Alright. Alright, gay. We're gonna end it there. Thank you so much for joining me as I went on 1 million rants. I know this was mostly rant simulator. Let's raid into someone. It'd be funny to raid into a FaZe member after this, huh? But I don't want to do that. That's embarrassing. Schedule tomorrow. That is all. What should we raid into? Damn, I don't know. No one I'm really like friends with is live. We'll raid into this. Alright. Have a good weekend. Have a good Sunday. I'll see you guys whenever. I'll post the stream soon. Join my Discord server. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe. To darkness. Have a good night. Suika game is pretty fun. Alright, go say hi for me. I'm gonna go put on clothes.